Welcome back to another, diary. Me documenting my journey, my learnings, personal learnings, business, or whatever. I don't even know. I just got off the phone, off Zoom with my friend who's also a coach, an online coach, and he was helping me basically just redo my VSL. VSL is a video sales letter. Most people don't need it. I need it because of my business. And dude, VSLs are like scientific. That shit's like, it has to be really good. But if you can't tell, like, I'm super tired. So Saturday, I'm recording this. Every Saturday morning, I have boxing. So you can tell from, dude, even me wearing gloves, 12 ounce gloves, wraps, like, my hands are just messed up, which means I need new gloves, which I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get the rival ones. That's what people say. I don't know. They say they're good. Whatever. But today, even though it's Saturday, I still work on Saturdays. Why is my camera kind of glitchy? I don't know. I work on weekends. Tomorrow is Sunday, and I'm also gonna work on Sundays. It's completely fine. And if anything, it is expected if you want to change what you're doing now. So today I had a sales call with a wonderful coach, and I got some learnings out of it. So first is, hold on. I don't want you to read ahead. So wait, you don't cheat. Okay. So there's a couple quotes I liked that I stumbled upon today. So I'm like, dude, I'm so tired. I'm going to make this quick because I'm going to go grab dinner with my cousin who's in town. Remember this book? I've said I haven't read it. I'm going to start for sure, like, accountable. My friend who was helping me with the VSL, he's like, dude, that book changed my life. So, okay, I'm going to read that with Ego is the Enemy at the same time. So in order for that to happen, I have to have systems. My system in this case is literally just spending at least 2 hours less on my phone. So my daily phone time is like 5 hours, 6 hours. 6 hours, let's just say 6 hours, being honest with you. So I'm going to have to drop my phone time to like 4. Okay, I'm going to try my best, all right? Because I need those hours to read. Cool? So with that is like this quote is, you do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. You need systems in your life, dude. You need systems in your life to make sure you get the goals. So what systems do I have in my life? I have peak performance systems. I wake every day at 4:30, except Saturdays. I woke up at 6:30. 4:30, Monday to Friday. Wake up, eat something, hit the gym, come back, and then my days are like broken by literally by work blocks. And then every work block has like, okay, in this work block of 90 minutes, I'm gonna work in this thing specifically. After 90 minutes, I have a recovery session, which is the first one. I think it's like Portuguese, it's something else, and then another work block which is specific to a specific task. After that, so like I have daily systems. And if you don't have daily systems, and if you just wake up every day and you're like thinking, what should I work on today? Then honestly, you are a glorified employee of your own business. You have to have systems in place. So once you have great systems in place, your life is going to be much better. And yes, you can have systems for dating. You can have systems for the gym. So at the gym, you have like a routine, etc., all that stuff. A diet is also a system. You need systems in your life, okay? There's something else I read today, which is pretty cool. You can make the conscious choice to change right now, and you don't owe anyone an explanation of why you did that. You're literally tied to nothing. Just flow to the decisions you want to make. So if you want to change your life right now, just make the conscious decision of fucking doing it. I wish I had this advice 8 years ago. My life would be, it is what it is. Fuck it. But yeah, and how exactly, because listen, so here's the thing. Everyone can tell you like a fun quote. Oh my God, look at this quote. It's super nice and dandy and cute and whatever. But I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that. So how to do that. Make a list of what your ideal self will look like legitimately exactly how it looks like. If you want the book for this, it's called The Code of the Extraordinary Mind. It's that white book right here. Actually, let me see if I can pull it up. No, it's like blurry. The Code of the Extraordinary Mind. Generally, that book in and of itself, I didn't like it that much. Like, it's okay. It's like a 3.5 out of 7. Yes, I rate things out of 7. Deal with it. But there is a part in the book that tells you how to legitimately like structure your life so that you can have systems in your life to work towards it. It's very similar to the one thing, but if you want that book, that's pretty good. Like, it's a good start. So make a list of what your ideal self will look like, how your ideal self will think, how your ideal self would feel, what they will do, how they would behave, how they would act. Like, literally things that this ideal self would live by. And dude, get fucking specific. I'm not even gonna lie. I had that in this is my journal, and I have it here. Like, legitimately. Oh, you can't read it, but it's there, like, in detail, like how my ideal self is living. Legitimately, like literally to a T, everything. So in order for me to get there, I have to act as if I already have those things. So my ideal self, myself who is making 100K a month and is helping change the life of hundreds of coaches, legitimately, this person has to wake up at 4:30 in the morning. That's why I'm doing it. This person has to be healthy, mind and body. So that's what I'm doing it. This person is connected with God. That's why I'm doing those things. So I have to take care of those things to be ready to receive those things, basically. Get very specific: personality traits, love, relationships, life, hobbies, behavior, looks, mindset, friendships, everything. Get so specific on like your ideal vision on your life, and read this daily. But don't make the mistake of comparing yourself to that ideal self, because obviously you're very far from it. Ideally not, but you're far from it. So if you keep comparing yourself to that person, you always feel like shit. Again, the gap and the gain. As you can see, this thing comes up very often. Something that I need to implement, right? And again, I had a sales call today, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't close the sales call today, and that's fine. Okay, you don't close everyone. I had a sales call today, and while they didn't close, sometimes what's most important is making sure that the person on the other side of the screen feels heard, and that whatever the outcome, whether they buy the program, they don't buy the program, they leave much better than how they came in. Regardless of if they pay me or not, my mission is to always help the people that I'm connected with. It doesn't matter if they end up buying or not. Some people believe in like pushing, whatnot. Bro, I don't believe in that shit. Like, I think I can become a really good fucking salesperson without having to do those things. So, in sales calls, like I'll ask you hard questions and I'll make you think about shit you didn't think about. Or things that you don't want to think about because they're like in the back of your head. You're like, that'll solve itself in the future, because you're afraid of confronting those things. In my sales calls, I ask those questions because if you truly want to be great, you have to stand in front of hard questions and hard situations, which is just how it is. And that's just the essence of coaching, which is something that I do. I'm not only just a business coach. Like, as an entrepreneur, you have to take care of your mindset, and mindset coaching is part of like a good coaching program. Okay, the thing with sales calls is that I don't like to push, like I said, but I like to challenge. I can notice little things in how you say your goals and your visions, and I'm gonna hold you to that, because if I can see greatness in you, so should you. And this is something that a lot of people don't ever experience. Is some people never receive a good compliment, or they have a vision and people just talk them down or out of it, or the person itself talks themselves out of it because they feel like they're not worthy. But I see things are how they are, and if I have data to prove that you're a good coach, I'll just tell you right away. And I think this goes with yesterday's video, and you have to be bold. So I'm gonna tell you how it is. I'm a straight shooter, man. So I'll tell you, and then the ball's in your court. You have to make decisions, and you have to be bold. You have to stop watching from the sidelines. So business, yeah, I'm working on a VSL again today. Boxing, I'm super tired. Well, no, I don't think they hit me. And then my hands are fucked up. I gotta buy new gloves, but that's gonna happen very soon. And then I realized VSLs are fucking science. And the last thing that I'm gonna share with you today is the story I posted today, which is a good representation of making progress without comparing yourself to the vision of yourself, because you're not there yet, which is complete sense. So yeah, I've meditated for 200 days straight and over 5,000 minutes meditation. I'm still not Zen. I'm still not a fucking monk. I still get stressed. I still get anxious, but I'm better than before. I've prayed and read the Bible for 114 days straight, and I'm gonna keep doing it, but I still sin. I still question God, and I still ask for help, and I still question things, dude. but I'm better than before. I don't have to compare or measure myself against my ideal self. As long as I have a plan and I'm following it, the result is inevitable. Regardless if I'm there yet or not, this is exactly what my ideal self will be doing. So this is a 200 screenshot, 200 streak in meditation, and then my bad will have it. So I commend you to do the same. Write goals for you, write visions, but don't hold yourself too much accountable. And then, again, like we do every day, this is the Daily Stoic, and then May 11th, it says, guilt is worse than jail. The greatest portion of peace of mind is doing nothing wrong. Those who lack self-control live disoriented and disturbed lives. Consider the fugitives who willingly turn themselves in after years on the run. Why would they do that? They were free, one step ahead of the law, but they gave up. Because the guilt and the stress of fugitive life eventually gets worse than the prospect of lost freedom. In fact, it was its own kind of prison. It's the same reason why a child you might have confessed to a lie to completely unsuspected parents. It's the reason why one partner might voluntarily admit to a crushing infidelity, even though the other partner had no idea. Parenthesis, I've been on the other side of things. Not being unfaithful, but being unfaithful too. Why are you telling me this? The betrayed shouts as he walks out the door. Because things have been going on well and I couldn't take it anymore. There are immense costs of doing wrong, not only to society, but to the perpetrator. Look at the lives of most people who reject ethics and discipline, and the chaos and misery that often follows. This punishment is almost always as bad or worse than whatever society metes out. This is why so many petty criminals confess or voluntarily surrender. They don't always stick to it, but at the lowest moment, they finally realize this is no way to live. They want the peace of mind that comes without doing right. And so do you. This is why a lot of the times you see people in the coaching space specifically, I want to make this out of coaching, that are fucking horrible coaches and they're pushy, they're sales tactics, they blame shit, they're horrible. Sometimes they come out and say how they were doing wrong things. Guilt is horrible, and I hope you never have to experience feeling guilty. And the best way to never feel guilty and put yourself in your own prison is by never doing the wrong things. All right, off to go eat some good foods, and I'll see you, I guess, tomorrow. And yeah, dude, if you watch this 12 minutes, 13 minutes, thank you. If you like this, comment down below, throw me a thumbs up, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.